'Twas the night before Christmas, and just like a louse, a devilish fiend slithered into my house. He crawled down the chimney, past the stockings with care, with fears that St. Nicholas soon would be there. He came seeking my children, all snug in their beds, with visions of feasting on their sweet little heads. And my wife in her nightie turned onto her back as I got ready for a quick roll in the sack. While down in my pants I felt something grow fatter, there came from the kids' room a terrible clatter. Away to the doorway I flew like a flash, snatching my 6-iron, seeking someone to smash. With the moon on the breast of my young trophy wife, I crept down the hall, afraid for my life. I reached the kid's room, and what did I see but a fiendish black hellspawn glaring at me. It moved like a puma, so lively and quick, knocking me into the wall with one brutal kick. The children sat upright, each startled the same. I groaned and I gasped and I called them by name. "Now Emily and Susan, now Peter and Ted, throw off the covers and get under the bed." The fiend spun round, snatching Ted by the arm, and I spotted my chance to do it some harm. With my new iron I let a mighty blow fly. The beast's spiked tail sent me into the sky. I crashed to the floor, and I already knew it would suck out their brains, and my lovely wife's too. Then, in a daze, I heard on the roof the pounding of footsteps, or maybe a hoof. The creature looked worried, and turning around, dropped my boy Teddy down to the ground. As I lay there, blooded from my head to my foot, there stood in the doorway a man covered in soot. He pulled a large cudgel off of his back and sent the beast reeling with a mighty fine smack. His eyes were like ice, filling the monster with dread, as the cudgel came whistling straight for its head. The next blow came quickly, slamming into its belly, causing the monster to spew a putrid green jelly. It jumped through the wall, saving itself, but the old man followed after, a right spry old elf. I watched through the hole as they fought in my den. Carnage and chaos were all I saw when the beast finally stumbled. The man finished his work, removing its head with a lightning-fast jerk. I stood there dizzy, about to be sick, and asked for his name. "My boy, it's Saint Nick." He gathered the carcass, tied it up in a sack, picked up his weapon and looked over his back. He tossed me some money, how much I can't fess, and said very wryly, "Sorry about the mess.